Dr. Dave bros frauditors, he puts them on the grill. Stop complaining about your massive water bill. Stick the foil up where the sun don't shine. When I'm done with you, your shop will be mine. I'm living life I've taken in the sun. I destroy frauditors, I do it all for fun. I got weapons of mass destruction for you, bud. I got 99 crumbs, but a gold ain't one. But a gold ain't one. I got 99 crumbs, but a gold ain't one.
Today's video takes us to Lakewood, Washington, where we find the Yahoo pictured on the screen as he tries to force his way into a military installation. Why in the world would you do that? Because you want some public records, huh? I would request those online. It's much more convenient and much safer. But let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, you loser!
Go up here first and just check the signs and whatnot. Make sure there's no other restrictions. There is a statute, a federal statute, 18 U.S.C. 795. Kind of curious if that's a thing here. Entering here are liable to search. Photographing or making notes, drawings, maps, or graphic representation of this area or its activities are prohibited unless specifically authorized by the commander. Yeah, that's if you go on to post. So yeah, so you can record and do whatever you want out here. You just can't go on post and do that. You would be restricted there. So that seems to be the case. So I'm just going to go over here and take some photos and whatnot.
It would seem to me that if you're pointing your camera inside that gate, that's not permitted. Even though you're not in the property, you are standing outside and pointing your camera in the property. So that seems like a no-no to me. Of course, what do I know? I'm not a freedom fighter. I'm just a bystander. I don't know anything.
What makes you think that?
You can film from over there all you want. You can't film from this side. This is military property. You'll have to go across.
What makes you think that?
This is military property.
There's no 18 U.S.C. 795 here. That's not what that is. Not what that sign says. This is also a Washington. This is also. You're right. It's my property. It's a Washington State Department.
Yes, sir. But you can't use.
I'm here to do a public records request. I need to get on post.
Have you got a military? You can come on post. You have to go to the VCC, the Visitor Control Center here, sir.
I am not in a restricted area here.
No, sir, but you can't film here.
Absolutely, I can't. Okay, so if I film over there with the best no, yes, you know what? That's ridiculous.
You have to be over there.
That's ridiculous. You know that's not true.
Over there, sir.
There is nothing that restricts this.
Yes, sir. This is federal property. You have to go over there.
Are you trespassing me?
We don't have very many pictures of this Yahoo. He's always real careful to conceal his identity. I don't know if he's ever been arrested, but I don't have any arrest report for him or nothing. Now, Andre Sloan did an exposure on him a while back and didn't find out much about him either. Matter of fact, that's where I got this picture from Andre Sloan. Yeah, he's real secretive, which is good, man, because if we find out who you are, we're going to blast you.
No, we're not trespassing.
Not yet, no, but this is federal property. We have to.
You need to de-escalate. Look, the airman here is being really reasonable.
Yeah, but we just work together.
You're being very unreasonable. Her attitude is vastly better than yours.
Here, over there.
I'm asking. I have no identification on me at all. Zero. No ID, nothing. No cards, nothing. My question is this. How are you coming to the determination that this right here is restricted access area for this?
This is federal property.
Yeah, it's my property. I own it.
Yes, sir, but you can't.
It's also Washington. It's also a Washington State Department.
Property. You have to film over there.
What? This is a Washington State Department.
No, sir. Currently right now you're standing.
Okay, so the Washington National Guard. This isn't.
No, sir. This is U.S. Air Force property.
Gotcha. So you're trespassing me. I can't come here to the Washington State Department to do a public records request.
Not with video cameras. You have to over there.
Okay.
Why is it so important for these fools to do a records request in person? Well, I guess that's self-explanatory. If they did it on the internet, there'd be no video to show their audience. Yeah, I understand that. Perhaps he should take a page from Goat Boy's book and write the FOIA request on a napkin and slide it through the fence. Then they're obligated to fulfill that. At least that's what I heard.
Okay, so am I being trespassed?
Yes, sir. You have to go over there.
All right, if I don't, I'll be arrested. Is that what it is?
Federal property, sir.
Is that what it is? I'll be.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So he just threatened me with arrest. I can't come on post to do a public records request. Hey, Airman! Airman! I need a supervisor out here. I need a supervisor out here. Now. Supervisor. Now. I want a supervisor. I want the NCOIC and the Sergeant of the Guard now. Are you the Sergeant of the Guard?
What's that?
What's that?
What can I do for you?
Are you the Sergeant of the Guard?
I'm the Sergeant of the Guard. I'm the on-duty flight sergeant in charge of the shift.
Okay, that'll work. So I got a question for you.
What's that?
Why did the older aggressive guy misstate what that sign over there says? That sign over there says if I go past that point.
I already told you about that sign. I already talked about that sign. You just don't want to hear what I had to say about that sign. It says restricted area. So if you're pointing your camera at the restricted area, well, what can I tell you, man? That camera could be confiscated.
That you cannot sketch, take photos, video, etc. It does not say I have to be off a property. The other issue here is while I can certainly respect and appreciate that this is a shared facility, right, federal as well as state, the headquarters for the Washington State National Guard is here. The public records officer for the Washington State Military Department is at 1 Militia Drive. I need to go inspect documents that are available to me as a taxpayer of Washington State so that I can make a public records request. Washington state law also says in Section 80 of the Records Act that you shall not distinguish among people. So I don't even have to identify to go to that facility so that I can make a public records request and so that I may as well inspect the index and the public records procedures manual. So what I need to know is, are you guys going to prohibit me from utilizing my rights as a Washington State resident to go and inspect those documents that in accordance with Washington State law I'm allowed to inspect?
Yeah, I think this guy right here made it quite clear. He said you have to go across the street, and if you don't go across the street, you could be arrested. Now, what do you want to do? See if the military is going to arrest you? They probably won't. They'll probably call the local police and have them arrest you. Either way, it's going to be a good day if you get arrested.
Right, so like you said, it is a shared facility, but still a military installation.
I get it. I'm just asking you a question. Are you going to prohibit me from enacting my rights as a Washington State resident?
Right, so it's still a military installation. Come on, you still need military access, right? As far as the signage telling you, federal property extends past here. Y'all want to record? Stay on that side.
Okay, so I just want to make sure you guys are also going to affirm what the aggressive older guy said earlier. If I go over there and record, you're going to arrest me.
So I can't speak for what you spoke, what you said. Roundabout. That's
He
fine.
trespassed me. Am I trespassed from over there or not?
Do you have any ID saying you're on military installation?
I have no ID.
Okay. So go on.
That wasn't my question. I'm asking you, as a federal employee, as a police officer, am I trespassed or not? He said I was trespassed.
I'll go talk to him, see what you're saying.
Okay, I need to know the parameters of it. How long, from exactly where. I need to know the person who actually officially did the trespass, and I want to talk to that person's boss. You guys are flagrantly breaking federal and state law right now.
Okay. So I wasn't here for what you said, so I'll go talk to him, figure out what you're saying.
Bring him out here, because I don't want to have any of this he said, she said stuff. I got it all on camera if you need.
Our frauditor is large and in charge, isn't he? He's the boss man. Yeah, bring him out here, man, because I don't want any he said, she said shit. I got it all on camera. I'm going to sue your ass.
to see it, but you guys are violating my rights right now. I have every right to stand right over there at that point as long as I don't go past that barrier. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come back with the biggest freaking lens you've ever seen. It's going to make the Russians go, my God, this man's a beast. I'm going to get your eyeballs on photograph and recorded video. And then I'm going to sit here and ask you guys, in what universe does this make sense?
So we're going to get some public players coming here to talk to y'all, like I said.
All right, I do want the NCOIC and the OIC to come out, though. Okay, and the Sergeant of the Guard. I get that you're a shift supervisor. I want Sergeant of the Guard, OIC, NCOIC out here. This is absolute trash. You guys, I don't know if you're drunk and you're just misreading federal trespass and state trespass statutes, or maybe you don't read. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, you guys are just writing fantasy novels right now, making stuff up on the fly because you want to back up your roid-raging lunatic coworker over there instead of doing the right thing.
Now let's see, Frauditor, you think by saying all those things that's going to make them allow you to stand over there? That's going to get you closer to where you want to be? Oh my God, Frauditor. Yeah, oh, you didn't threaten him with a lawsuit, Frauditor. You're slipping, man.
Did you two swear an oath to the United States Constitution?
Right, so like I said,
Did you? I'm asking you a question. Did you take an oath to the United States Constitution?
We're not doing this whole back and forth.
Okay, so you didn't. What are you, a communist? You from North Korea? I want those three people out here. Okay, so you can see there's a boat launch and a beach right there. And this is just going to go to highlight and identify the absurdity of what's going on here right now. They don't want anybody at the front gate recording, but I'm going to effectively move past the front gate. This is what public servants do, people. They don't think. They do what they're told. They're order followers. No matter what, they don't take into account the fact that they took an oath to the United States Constitution to defend and protect it. Did you guys want to come over here? I'm a little closer now. Why don't you worry about how you dress and I'll dress my own self?
Yeah, well, we know damn well this is how he's dressed. From head to toe, he's all covered up because he doesn't want anybody to know who he is. Oh, that's real good, man, especially at a military base. Hey, look how long I've been watching this Yahoo. Way before he was monetized. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, good people, this video continues for about another half hour. He never gets to talk to the NCO or the Sergeant at Arms. He never gets to talk to anybody except a public information officer. Yeah, they give him the public information officer, so he'll shut up. Hey, we're going to go ahead and finish this video up with Bam Bam, Bam Bam. Because George is in a terrible jam. Now they have that battering ram, no doubt.
George has a trash can. He lives inside, you understand. Bought it for a bag of sand, not the home that he had planned. Oh, man, George!
With a battering ram. I bought my house a year ago. I didn't care, I would not go. Guy showed up and got a shock. I changed the mother plucking locks. Bam, 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 bam. Now I'm in one hell of a jam. A year went past, I stayed and stayed. Eviction sign was not obeyed until at last the fateful day the cops broke and sent me away. Bam, 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 bam. They broke down my door with a battering ram. be like that. Cat didn't know that I was squatting, waiting, hoping, scheming, plotting. That this eviction I'd sure appeal my case to a higher court, but alas, 'twas not to be, as one day I was forced to see. Bam, 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 they broke down my door with a battering ram. With a battering ram, bam, 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 wrapped in the flag, like Uncle Sam. Where I went, you'll never know. The rain may fall, the wind may blow. I walk the earth, my cat in tow. What I reap is what I've sown. Bam, 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 I got myself in an awful jam. Bam, 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 they broke down my door with a battering ram. Bam, 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 wrapped in the flag, like Uncle Sam.
A year earlier, they had to break down 2 doors to get inside.
Got evicted with a battering ram, wrapped in a flag like Uncle Sam. Now he's living in a garbage can. Our man